Hello, my name is Vlasak and this is my presentation about marketing as a follow-up to my application to become a marketing manager of the Sting company, Sting Group. First, to what actually marketing is, what marketing represents. Marketing is an inseparable piece of every form of business that needs to attract customers and raise the revenues. And marketing can be understood as a mediator, as a thing between the company and its products or services they offer and the customers and the market that actually creates the demand. It actually pays the company for its products and services. Here is a simple equation that shows you in the business view how a company works. So if a company doesn't have any marketing, it's natural that it doesn't have any customers, since the customers do not know about the products or services the company offers. If there are no customers in the company, it equals no sales, because there are no customers to make the sales. If there are actually no sales, the company cannot have any revenues, any profit. And if there is no profit, there is no company, since the company only exists thanks to profit. Now, to go further, it's not enough to have a marketing system in the company. You need to have a functional marketing system in the company. There are certain requirements that you need to fulfill, and that means to have a sufficient market research, so you know what are you offering and to whom you are offering it to. You also know what the market needs, so it's of course natural that when you set up a company, you know what you put out there, you know what products you put out there, if there are any customers actually to buy that product. And naturally, knowing what the market expects from the company. Okay, if it expects to be a massive company with high quality services, or just some low budget company giving some very cheap things out in the market. When the company achieves a certain level of recognition, it needs to do certain things, like to concentrate on what the customers want to buy instead of what the company wants to produce, since the company also always needs to look the way what the customers want, what the customers will actually buy in the future. That makes the only sense. And of course integrate all its different departments, including finances, human resources and marketing and others, in order for everyone to have an overall idea of the core goals and objectives of the company. The company needs to be one autonomous thing that lives in the market, because the different departments need to know where the company is headed. Otherwise it's bad for the internal structure of the company, and all the system can easily. This is a certain just imagination of the customers, the partnership, the trust, and everything that actually belongs to a company, the customers, the marketing. Everything is just one big product that needs to be. There is a concept of marketing. The concept of marketing means that the main focus lies on the needs and wants of the targeting customers. So there are target customers, the customers that the company is targeting and delivering better value than the competition. This is always the crucial thing. When you offer something out in the market, you need to know that you're delivering something better, that you can offer something better than others. Of course, the marketing structure believes in the pull strategy rather than the push strategy, and the brand needs to be so strong that customers themselves prefer your brand over every other competitor. This is also natural, because then you know what's your state, what's your position in the market, like high quality services and low quality services. Now, the real estate agency is the company that I am applying to. It's very common here in Czech Republic. There are very large numbers of real estate agents everywhere. It's actually 10 times more than an average in every other country in an example. First, to start with, are the trends, the marketing trends of 2016 or 2017. The years are very hard to specify. However, looks like current trends. The current trends in the real estate agency are as following. It's very important to stress the self-marketing of the real estate agent. The real estate agent has certain things like the business cards, certain products that they give to the customers with their brand, with their name, with their number. And these things create further and more customers. The more modern web pages suitable for mobile devices are crucial as well. Most of the people out in the world, when they hear about some company, hear about some service, first thing they do is they take out their phones from their pockets and start to search for it in YouTube or anywhere else. So when a company is intending to be a serious player in the market, it needs to have modern web pages that are of course suitable for mobile devices. Now, the company should intend to build a strong name thanks to good references. To acquire the good references, the company needs to offer good services or good products. Okay, so you need to really do well to continue doing well. Another important thing is to encourage your agents to use gifts and distribute advertising products. As I said earlier, this is the marketing strategy. This is the hidden advertisement. So these scissors, these pens can get anywhere. And the people, when they see it on the products, they actually think about it, gets into their unconscious, and they know about the company, even they don't know what they do. They know the name, they know the brand, they know the colors, and this is how you do the marketing strategies. Now, advertising and publishing new real estate projects to current customers and potential customers on social networks. Of course, as every company, we have a Twitter account, we have a Facebook account, we have Instagram account. We put different real estate, different projects, the development of our company, the reconstructions we do, and all interesting things that people can see that what we do actually makes sense and what we do is actually worth it. Now, gaining evaluation satisfaction rates from former clients is of course going hand in hand with the good reference. The future trends of the real estate agencies, or Sting, is that future trends lie in adapting to the new era and new technology development to get closer to customers. As the new age, or as the new generation of people are coming to want to find out their own living, want to settle somewhere, want to find themselves a flat or a house, these young people use their mobile devices everywhere. Either it's iPads, mobile phones, computers, anything. Okay, they only live in the internet era. So if they don't read something about a company online, it's like the company doesn't even exist. As ergo, there is a mobile application, first for the real estate agents, then a mobile application for the customers, agents eShop for marketing and self-marketing purposes, program for the customers to observe ongoing commissions, and the virtual tours of the real estate for customers. So to do this quickly means that mobile application for real estate agents is aiding the agents to come very quickly in touch with the potential clients or the current clients. Mobile application for customers is something they can download from either a Google Shop or App Store to their devices. Agents eShop for marketing and self-marketing purposes is presented on every computer of the marketing of the real estate agent, where you can go online, go to the eShop and actually buy these specific things, specific marketing products with his name, with his number, with a brand. So he doesn't have to go anywhere else. He has everything he needs. About 270 products for his self-marketing purposes online and on his screen. The program for the customers to observe ongoing commissions is rather a program rather than a website that works, that notifies you on the screen when something new comes up, when the real estate agent is going to work with your property, when he's dragging some new client So the person who actually gave us a project or gave us a real estate knows what is going on. The virtual tours of the real estate for customers is something that is very expensive to start in the first place. These virtual tours will be available for very high standard properties, okay, very expensive properties that are hard to reach, so we don't need to drag the clients somewhere high in the mountains, as is very common in here, but we can do for them these virtual tours, which means a 360-degree camera that would just be there for them, so they can look around and see what the real estate actually looks like. Now, to tell you something more about the apps for the real estate agents, he can see right away all that is happening in his commissions, which means all with his current real estates, his present clients, who they are, the contacts, what they have been asking to see before, who was their agent before, and so on, the current real estates that the real estate agent is actually taking care of at the moment, new real estates present in his location, which means that there are certain programs that grab all from the servers where people publish their real estates. It takes all these servers into one and presents this to the agent right on his phone when there is a new real estate available for sale. It also helps him to get along with all the paperwork when he needs a new agreement, when he needs to change agreement. He just writes right away in his application to the law department, which will take care of the legal department, which will take care of all the agreements, all the problems, all the necessities. And of course, it reminds him of any deadlines that are about to be very, very urgent. The app enables an agent to engage directly to a customer inquiry and connects both sides immediately. That's also very important. So when the person publishes that he wants to sell or buy a real estate, we can see it right away on a mobile application. It beeps like a message. The real estate agent opens that, can see it right away, and can call the person right away. This is just to show the current trends of course, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Tumblr, LinkedIn, and all these necessary servers that we as agents need to have and as a manager need to take care of. The app for customers is a useful thing because when they already are our clients, which means that when they actually gave us a house to sell for them, or flat, or any other real estate property, or they just seeking one, they can download this app with our secret password number that is separate, that is very specific to every different, very different client. And he can see all that he's being currently offered, all the real estates around him, in his neighborhood, or wherever he actually targets to buy a real estate, if he intends to buy one. It introduces him step by step with the process of buying or selling a real estate, so he knows what's already happened and what will actually follow next, which means he needs to sign certain papers and agreements. Then the real estate agent is taking care of the property, takes the pictures of the property, asks in different departments about whether there is any problems with the property, and so the client can see everything that is going on, can see that the agent is actually doing something for him. And that's very, very practical and very obvious that you need to engage customers everywhere, or actually go nowhere, because the other real estate agencies may be quicker than that, and when the client is already talking to one real estate agency, he doesn't really want to talk to 10 real estate agencies. He usually stays with the first one that calls him. Marketing processes, and what they actually do in the company, they increase the revenues. in the company because of their usefulness and their publishment to the customers. They keep the business going to meet its short-term and long-term objectives. They make a big part of the strategy and marketing planning and the marketing process, such as internet, telemarketing, technological marketing, integrate into one general process, and these processes are designed to control the marketing mix, achievement of marketing objectives. It's very important to understand that each of the marketing processes is significant and seeks to fulfill customers' wishes and companies' objectives, as well as understanding that the marketing processes are not only a thing of the marketing department, but as of the entire company, since the marketing department and the sales department are the main two horses in front of this entire carriage that is very important for the business, for the ongoing of the business. This is simple to show the attraction of the people, of the customers, how that is for the company and for the marketing manager. And the marketing manager has different requirements. One of the requirements is the target markets, the demographics according to gender or income, identify the potential markets, determine potential customers, adapt products to meet customers' preferences, which actually helps the company to manage other things, the following things. So to decide to sell on a regional, national basis, to manage and oversee products, to pricing strategy, distribution strategy, participating in PR activities. This all is following from the target markets to decide to whom it's going to be sold, what market to target, and so on. Of course, another important thing in the market for the marketing manager is to choose advertising media that will reach targeted audience. So it's very important to see the entire table of the requirements of the marketing department. That is actually the main horse that moves the carriage forward, because otherwise the people that produce the products, people that offer the services, would know who to target, how to adapt to a new situation, to new customers, and so. When there is a new product introduction, first thing that marketing managers should do is to establish focus group research. Then you introduce the concept of the new products, the features, the usage, the pricing, the prices. You observe the reaction of the focus group, and the final introduction of the product to the market is the final step after all the other steps before, when you actually alter the products according to the customer's wishes. Later you come to pricing strategy. You first need to study the competition prices, so you don't just put a very, very high price that no one was going to buy your product when there are so many others for a cheaper price. Or you don't really go too low, where people would think that it's a cheap and not good product. You conduct a different surveys, the price elasticity, the sensitiveness to changes in prices, so when you raise the price, when you lower the price, you see what reaction it actually makes. And the last thing that manager, as every manager should do, is the supervision of people. He supervises other employees. He naturally hires and trains new employees to understand the processes, and he conducts annual performance reviews. So marketing manager needs to do this one thing that in general reacts and alters the entire company and where the company will be going in the future. According to next slide is the marketing influence and interrelation. The marketing creates products and service awareness, which is the most important thing on the market, which creates higher sales for the company, builds a better reputation, of course, when other companies see what you sell, what you offer, they of course adapt that as well. They learn from your good job, and that provides a healthy competition. And marketing is the one wheel that is in the middle, which not many people see, not many people understand, because the people in the company only see the numbers. They think the sales department is the important department. The people outside, the customers, see only the products or the services, and they only see the people who actually manufacture the products, or people who actually offer the services, but they don't realize the marketing actually makes all of this happen. And as written here, heart of every business lies in the marketing department, and the success of business is equal to success for marketing. Now, another important clear thing is that what marketing actually covers. It covers advertising, the public relations, the promotions, and the sales. Marketing needs to interrelate with all the departments in the company. It's closely bound to sales departments. In many companies, there's actually one department concerned with both marketing and sales, and they're usually marketing and sales managers. That all these two things are actually sealed together, they are just bonded together. And marketing, of course, says how the product or service will look like, makes decisions about the promotion, pricing, and actually the real face that the customer sees at the end. Now, the value of marketing. There is an internal value of marketing. The internal value of marketing inside the company is the well-functioning company, higher sales for the company, increased revenues, integrated visions and objectives of the company, and there is external value of marketing. As already mentioned, more competitive environment, thanks to that the competition knows what you're doing, what you're offering, for how much, and so on. Now, the following growth of the economics and grow of the quality of offered services and products for the customers. Because when a company offers a service or offers a product, there is of course importance of the quality of the service and the product and the price. A person is usually able to pay extra for a high quality product or high quality service. Of course, sometimes in very specific areas, the customer prefers to spend less on not as high quality service or not as high quality product. But that's very dependent on the demographics and on the nature of the product. And here, in the real estate agency, actually, it's very crucial for the company to have a good reputation and high quality of services, because since there are so many agencies, people really do and have the opportunity to choose their agency. So, I would like to thank you for your attention. You can wake up now. Thank you very much. These are my sources of the pictures that I used in my presentation.